It's a good point you make. Shot clock winding down. Ayayi on the move, kind of off balance, missed the shot. He's had a rough first half. Joel Ayayi. I think generally Gonzaga's defense has been good.
They've been really strong at the defensive end, especially contesting the three-point shots.
Childs, that one was contested. It goes down anyway at the end of the shot clock.
And Yoeli Childs is a special talent.
He missed the first matchup between these two teams. He's got 15 in the first half of this game. Down low, that was not a great entry pass.
The scouting report defense is carrying on for BYU. This place will erupt on another made basket.
Maybe a three. It was ready to erupt. Connor Harding couldn't knock it down. Kispert shot fake. He got Childs in the air, and he's going to shoot maybe 3 free.
Dive right to the basket. Yoeli Childs understands space, utilizes his strong shoulders to finish.
Tilly off the glass.
No second half against USF. Who took over?
He did.
Yeah. If Gonzaga's going to win this game, just as much as we talk about Toulson needing to be aggressive and shooting the ball for BYU, Killian Tilly needs to step up his level of aggressiveness as far as scoring the basketball.
Different kind of pass from Hawes to Childs, and this time Yoeli Childs missed the shot. Kispert down low to Tilly, who does have low post moves. It's not just that he's a big man who shoots from the outside.
He can score on all three levels. He can play with back to the basket. He can shoot in the mid-range, turn and face, and elevate up over the top, and then he can stretch you.
Just a super talented player, Killian Tilly. They double-team Childs, who almost throws it away. They had some success doing that in the first half. Hawes, tough, contested shot.
He's a tough shot taker, but he's also a tough shot maker.
13 for TJ Hawes. Childs with Ayayi just sort of threw it right to him. I don't know if he didn't see him or what. Barcelo in the corner, passed up the three, and kind of got cut off. BYU will reset.
Ayayi's match underneath. Yeah, he can't get the ball to Lee.
He's trying to guard Colby Lee. Toulson for three, way outside. Timeout, Mark Few.
The offense is humming early here in the second half for BYU. Gonzaga a little sloppy.
Several spots higher than that.
Yeah, should easily be at least a 6, maybe even a 5. And now you give yourself a better chance of advancing out of the first weekend.
Much better chance, I would say. So huge stakes for BYU in this game. Even if they can't win that regular season title.
Great defense by Lee.
Yeah.
I mean, he's walling up and just forcing Petrushev to take contested shots.
What a pass from Childs to Lee. So he played good defense on one end and then hustled to get down on the offensive end. Tilly will score and no foul call. Man, I thought he got pushed.
He 100% got pushed.
I thought that was a clear foul. They didn't call it.
Well, think about this, though. BYU right now is plus 6 points in the paint.
Lee for three. Might be BYU's night.
Wow. He's playing like he did in Maui. He was phenomenal in Maui.
He was.
But that was without Yoeli.
Tilly makes his move. Missed the shot. This time they call the foul, and man, he hit the floor hard. right side. That's going to be the third foul against Childs.
And every time Tilly hits the floor, I think everybody in Spokane holds their breath. A great double team, and you think with that length, there's no way he'd be able to throw that up over the top. Woolridge has got to cheat in and try to take that pass away, and then Lee on the following possession knocks down the big three-point shot. I'll say this, think about this. BYU is +6 in the paint, +2 on the glass, +4 in second chance points, and they're +5 in the turnover battle.
That's a good recipe. Tilly, who scored all of the Gonzaga points since halftime, missed the first free throw, has a second one coming.
Look at what he's shooting into.
There are almost 6,000, not people here, there are almost 20,000 people here. There are almost 6,000 students in the building tonight.
And students are what makes it special and makes it great. You and I will be in the kennel next weekend.
Yeah, there are lots of times where I think the kennel is the loudest venue in college basketball. Fog Allen, Cameron, there are several candidates. But I would venture a guess that tonight in this building will be the loudest college basketball arena of this season.
It's been electric. I mean, we can't hear the whistle when it's being blown out on the floor.
Gilder for three, way short. He knew it. Woolridge, though, keeps it alive. And now maybe an advantage for the Zags. Kisper three. That one's good.
Much needed. His feet were set. Woolridge, an outstanding job identifying Kisper.
Game's a long way from being over.
Well, yeah, there's almost 16 minutes left.
Long way. Hawes fell down, stumbled. Woolridge 2-on-1, gives it up, and Gilder lays it in.
Just like that, a quick 5-0 run by Gonzaga. Their offense, it's not going to stop, and they're going to look to get out in transition. You can ill afford to have turnovers. That's why that turnover number of only having 6 turnovers prior to that one was so huge through the first half.
Colby Lee, shot clock winding down, working his way a little closer, and he gets fouled. Well, the sophomore from Meridian, Idaho, he's been a factor tonight for BYU. The Cougars looking for one of the biggest wins that they've ever had with a 58-50 second half lead over number 2 Gonzaga.
Teams in according to Joe Lunardi right now. I think the one that's interesting to keep an eye on is USC. They play at Utah tomorrow.
I mean, it has been a remarkable turnaround for Arizona State. Remember, they lost to St. Mary's out of the West Coast Conference at home, essentially. Not quite home, but essentially. By what, 50?
Yeah, it's crazy.
Tilly is trying to take over. That time came up short. Good defense by Gilder.
Really have to contain the dribble. I mean, that's a big part of Gonzaga's defense here in the second half. They've got to tighten up the bolts and not allow dribble penetration to break them down.
Hawes knew he was way off. Now he's trying to get a foul call. Woolridge double teamed, scrambled for the ball, comes away with it. Celius rips it away from him. Just took it from him. Toulson three. Yes! That may be the first Dikembe Mutombo finger wag that Colby Lee's ever given in his career.
Still a foul. Where's Woolridge driving, though, right there? I mean, driving right to the out-of-bounds line, but just outstanding effort on the floor, and then Toulson at the other end. He has been outstanding from beyond the arc. He's got 15 on the game.
Petrushev against that backdrop, which is so tough in the second half for visiting teams with the students here.
Students are what make college basketball special, whether it's the kennel, whether it's the show, whether it's the rock here tonight.
That is a heck of a scene.
The Cameron Crazies. You could go conference by conference, and the Rowdy Reptiles down in Florida. I think there's a bunch of student sections that are just phenomenal.